What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my 40th anniversary of Re-Animator filming locations. We're going to go across Los Angeles and check out a few locations from 1985's Re-Animator, a film by H.P. Lovecraft. Got some things never before seen to show you today, and a few things that people have seen. Let's go. Okay, here we are at what was used for the University of Zurich Institute of Medicine. It's not really in Zurich, it's here in Los Angeles. This is the building right here. University of Zurich Institute of Medicine, here on Venice Boulevard in Los Angeles. Not really in Zurich.
You killed him. No, I did not. I gave him life.
University of Zurich. Really, it's a high school. This is the best gate shot that we can get. No need to set foot right on the property. It'd be cool to get past this security booth here, but that's okay. That's all we need, a good exterior shot. This is in fact Loyola High School. People go to high school in the University of Zurich. Institute of Medicine. It's Caruso Hall over here. Lucky students. They go to school at a Re-Animator location. Always makes me wonder how many of them actually know that. There it is. Pretty cool. I feel like I'm in Zurich. No, it's just sunny LA. But there you go. People go to high school here. This is someone's high school. That's pretty awesome. Stood in as the University of Zurich. We get one more shot from the right side through the gate without technically setting foot on the property at all. But we had to get this. Super cool. Super cool. Once again, the exterior of the University of Zurich Institute of Medicine, 1901 Venice Boulevard, Los Angeles. And the interior was on South Wilson Avenue in Pasadena. It's where they did all the interiors. This is over on Wilshire Boulevard, Brentwood, LA. This is the VA hospital. There's just an exterior shot that they used. Fortunately, the establishing shot is completely now covered by trees, palm trees, and these trees as well. The first angle you get was just from outside of it right here.
Herbert West has affected reanimation in dead animal tissue.
Wow. You can feel the vibes, feeling the movie vibes, the Re-Animator vibes, just looking at the building. I'll just get a shot of the entryway, even though you don't really see it too well. Here's your front shot of the building. VA Hospital. Miskatonic University in Re-Animator. And before we head to the next location, just one more exterior shot here. From the right side. This would be Dan Kane's house in the film. Nice quaint house here in Hollywood, just off of Bronson Hill. This is actually Canyon Drive. Yeah, this is is where Dan Kane lived in the film, 2238.
You're here about the apartment.
Yes.
Yeah, this is it. From the film, they use the interiors and exteriors, as far as I know. He comes to rent a room. When he shows up to rent a room, Dr. Herbert West is very forward. He says, I got the money, I can move in immediately. And they're not really ready for that. They allow him to anyway.
Herbert West.
West, excuse me, just a second.
If you're looking for Dan Kane's house, where West was renting a room, all that stuff went down in the basement and everything. Most important house on this film location tour, 2238, just off of Bronson Hill. It's on Canyon, here in Hollywood. Hollyweird. Re-Animator. These front steps were used in the film. Nice yard. Gorgeous property and house. Very cool to finally visit.
So, you've just come from Europe.
Switzerland.
So they bring you down this hallway. This was screen used.
Yes, yes.
They had the
yes.
rooms.
And then he goes in and he comes out from that
That's right.
magical door.
So this is the door that leads
But
to the
there never
basement.
but there never was a basement.
Basement was shot on a soundstage.
Does this building have a basement?
Yeah, I think they bring him to his
He'd
room.
go down the hallway here and he'd turn left into this through this door. And what it is a bathroom.
Oh, okay.
But they would just show from that perspective. They would show him turning into this thing and then cut to him going downstairs.
Oh, okay. So this was supposed to be leading to the basement.
Yeah,
right?
there was no basement. There was never any basement here at all.
One time you do see his room. So I guess when they're in his room and he comes back and he's, I don't like anybody going into my room. I don't like anybody going into my room. I didn't kill him. He was dead when I found him. Claims he didn't kill the cat.
What are you doing in my room?
So we got the two rooms. I'm going to keep those private. But he rents a room.
So enthralled with the. I mean, I honestly, I think it's a pretty terrible movie. But,
Terrible movie.
but
It's a cult classic. We call them cult classics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the guy went on. They made a sequel, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, they made other ones. I'm mostly just into the original, but
Yeah.
yeah, he did pretty well from it.
It was from Lovecraft or something.
That's
The
right.
story, is that right?
That's right, yep.
Right. So
You
it comes
got it.
back to me.
You got it.
I'm not as old as I.
I startled you.
Yes, you did.
This was the bedroom, and there's a.
Front entryway.
I guess somebody's murdered. Somebody dies in here.
And I think,
But something bad happened in here.
yeah.
And it was very weird to watch it on the television.
I bet.
There, sitting in the room
Where it occurred.
where the evil deed is being done.
Come here, come to me. What?
Doorstep there. Very cool. Yeah, nice little lemon tree. Very cool Re-Animator location. Dan Kane's house. Here's a quick matchup of the front exterior of the house. Sorry about the glare. There's the house in the film. And there it is today. See, the right side completely matches up Very overgrown now on this side of the house. Much more foliage. This all matches up still.
I have some documentary background that Cecil B. DeMille came to Los Angeles to film The Squaw Man from New York. He was working for, what's the guy's name? He was the name of the production, but his brother-in-law was Sam Goldwyn, was the accountant for them. Jesse Lasky was the precursor of Paramount. And they came out here on the train with the star and so forth. And they're looking for, they claim that they filmed out, it's a Western, if you don't know the movie. Squaw Man. It was a play on Broadway.
One of the oldest films ever filmed in Los Angeles.
It's the first feature film. They were filming here, comedies and little shorts and things like that. But he came out here. He actually wanted to go to Flagstaff, Arizona, and they decided that the weather was bad, the mountains were too big, and it wasn't what they wanted. But here they had, for the kind of lenses and so forth that they had, they had these nice hills back here. They claimed, Sam Goldwyn probably, the PR guy, claimed that they went to Montana or they went someplace.
Right.
But they didn't. They just went right up. They were down there at Sunset and just below Sunset Boulevard on Vine Street, and became Paramount Studios before they moved here. And I think they just drove up the hill here, which was dirt roads and so forth at the time, and very few houses. Although this house was here.
Wow.
And they filmed to the north, the ranch, the Lone Butte Ranch, whatever it is, with the mountains as a background. And guys come up the path and they go down the path, and the Indians come, and lots of stuff happens. And I think, just by triangulation, that the spot was just up here at the top of the hill on the other side here.
And you've matched up photos to
Yeah. And,
prove that.
And I think that's the case.
That's all we do, man. We go to a spot. If we're not sure, we look at photos, look at trees, find proof.
Yeah.
Proof is in the pictures.
Yeah. Well, there's more to it than that, which was, what was I doing up there on that lot anyway? It was for some reason, we've lived here for 40 years, until just the last year and a half, that on the top of the thing with a 360-degree view, they never built a house there.
Wow.
The hilltop, there was a tree there, and so you would go up. I took pictures and all the rest, and I wondered why this is a very valuable property here. And why hasn't anybody built there? And I think it has to do with Cecil B. DeMille, and he wanted sentimental. He owned the property. That was where they made their first success, and he wanted to keep it as pristine.
That makes sense.
Yeah, something like that. That it was tied up in legal.
I think that makes
legal
perfect
limits
sense.
and so forth. So I got a whole theory. How I get off on that?
No, that's
a
cool.
bonus.
I like that.
A bonus for you.
I like that.
But that is really historic. I mean, The Invisible Kid is not what I would call a historic movie, but
Wow.
but The Squaw Man really is.
As you said yourself, many would not say Re-Animator is a very historic film.
Yeah.
But here we are, 40 years later,
Yeah,
and we're standing inside of the house that they used for filming.
that's right.
Unfortunate that the basement is not there, but that was very
No,
cool to
that's a
see
fake.
what was.
That's a fake.
Famous.
A few more exterior shots here. Wow, I really like that house. Nice palm tree too. Okay, Dan Kane's from Re-Animator. That was pretty awesome. Getting access to Kane's house. That was pretty awesome. Re-Animator. Now here's another house from the film. This was Dean Halsey's house. We're at 405 South Irving Boulevard. Beautiful area. What a beautiful town. There's lots of other movie locations around here too, but few have ever covered this. Very few. This was Dean Halsey's house. So there was a dinner scene that took place within this house. Whether they used a soundstage for that, I don't think so. I think it was actually filmed in there. There's the front walkway. That is a nice big house. I love how the roof comes down here around the balcony there. That's pretty neat. Cool. Wonder if the people who live here like the movie. It's unlikely, but I'm sure they know about it. This was it. Dean Halsey's house in Re-Animator. So I'm thinking the dinner scene is probably the biggest scene that was filmed within here, because they used the other house I was just at. Most of the other scenes, obviously the basement was a soundstage. Dean Halsey's house goes right up the sidewalk here. It's a big house. Wow, that's massive. And the backyard is this whole area beyond these hedges. Nice. Re-Animator. The palm trees over here. Some very nice locations for this movie. Watching this movie for quite a few years, so it's very cool to come and visit all the locations, to which there aren't too many of them. Miskatonic University, Kane's house, Halsey's house. You can visit all the locations to this film in one day if you made a plan to do it. It's a big job. This woman's walking like 8 dogs at once, all different breeds. There's Dean Halsey's house from the right side. That's a nice place. Very nice house. So not as many scenes took place here, but this is the location.
Wes, stop!
I'll show you.
And thanks again, everybody, joining me in visiting some Re-Animator filming locations. 40 years since Re-Animator was released, 1985. That was pretty cool. Interesting to figure out that the basement scenes were actually filmed at Occidental Studios and not in the house, but the rest of those scenes were filmed in Dan Kane's house. Nice guy. Big shout out to him for letting me come in and check that out. Please give it a big thumbs up. Please like, please subscribe. Much more coming this Halloween season, so stay tuned to the channel. If you're new here, ring the bell. That'll let you know when a new episode goes up. Never know what you may be missing here on the Mr. Thrasha Show. Now, if you'll excuse me, I do got a little bit of work to do. Tune in next time. Aw. Dead chipmunk out there. It's alive. It's alive. You killed him. No. I gave him life.